Hello again, folks. Now, Nigel Farage, love him or hate him, the man's got a knack for stirring the pot, has thrown down the gauntlet to Keir Starmer. Well, Keir Starmer challenged him to a debate, but Farage has turned it around so that it's not in some fancy BBC studio with a biased audience, cushy chairs, and a host who's had their spine surgically removed. No. Farage wants to take it to a working man's club. You know, the kind of place where blokes who actually work for a living go to have a pint, play some darts, and talk about the real world, not the bubble-wrapped fantasy land Starmer's been floating in since he discovered his law degree. And here's the thing, Starmer doesn't even know what a working man's club is. I mean, can you picture it? Nigel's there, pint in hand, ready to talk borders, taxes and common sense, while Keir's standing outside Googling working man's club on his iPhone, looking like a lost vegan at a butcher's convention. Is it a union, he'll think? A book club, maybe? Or do they serve kombucha? Mate, it's a place where people who pay your salary go to escape your policies. Now, let's be honest, Farage in a working man's club is like a fish in water. He's got the pint, the patter, the cheeky grin that says, I know what you're thinking and I'm thinking it too. You know, he'd be slagging off net zero nonsense and Brussels bureaucrats while sinking a 180 at the darts board. Starmer, on the other hand, he'd walk in, order a sparkling water and start lecturing everyone about diversity quotas. The bar would clear out faster than a vegan sausage stall at a biker rally. And I know I have my reservations about Farage and reform. That's no secret, but this would be a fun watch and Nigel Farage would destroy him. And that's the problem, isn't it? Starmer's so out of touch he thinks working class is a new yoga pose. He spent his life in courtrooms and Westminster surrounded by people who think a hard day's work is choosing between oat milk and almond milk for their latte. Farage, for all his faults, and yeah, he's got a few, knows how to talk to people who actually keep this country running. The builders, the cabbies, the lads and lasses don't have time for woke word salads because they're too busy paying bills. And even they're going up because of Starmer. So, you know, Nigel says, come on, Keir, let's debate where it matters. No scripts, no spin doctors, just you, me, and a room full of people who can smell nonsense a mile off. And what does Starmer do? Probably sends a memo to his team asking if a working man's club is inclusive enough or if he needs to bring his own microphone for equity purposes. Give me strength. And this is it, folks. This isn't just about a debate. It's about who gets what Britain's about. Farage, right or wrong, knows it's the people in those clubs, not the Islington elite, who hold the soul of this country. Starmer is too busy polishing his halo to notice, so Keir, take the challenge, step out of your bubble if you dare, face Nigel in a working man's club, but fair warning, they don't serve moral superiority on tap, and you might have to talk to someone who doesn't clap like a trained seal for your every word. And there you go. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. I'm Paz49, thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.